This is Angie with Angie Betv. I'm here with Chevy Smooth, hip hop recording artist of Akron, Ohio. How are you today?
I'm good. How you doing today, Angie?
I'm great.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
No, thank you. You're from Akron. Were you born and raised in Akron, Ohio?
Born and raised Akron, Ohio. Graduate of Booked high school.
Okay.
Definitely been running around these Akron streets for a long time in a good way.
Yeah. And how did you become a hip hop recording artist?
I'll be honest with you. Music was like the back burner of everything. That wasn't even the first choice for me. I was actually, my past life was an athlete. That was my big background of what I was known for.
Okay.
So we were playing sports in the city. Fortunate enough to get a scholarship. Went to Kent State University.
Nice.
Had a great time.
Congratulations.
Played against some good people. Graduated though still. Went down to Tuskegee University where I finished.
Okay.
No trouble or anything. Just wanted a new location. Went down there to Tuskegee, finished out my sociology degree, and that's where the bug bit me. And that happened in summer 2012.
Okay.
No, summer 2013, I'm sorry. I was actually listening to J. Cole's Born Center album that just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point in time, I was just kind of in class, But when you're in school, at least at that point in time, you're still going to have more time to do other things. So
Okay.
I just call myself like really just studying music more because a lot of times in summertime, there's no kids just yet on campus. So you're really just in there after workouts, it's like, man, ain't really nothing else to do. We can't party. We can't do really nothing else yet. So I call myself to a lot of music, a lot of documentaries on the music business.
Mm-hmm.
Who are these people, these creators, the Teddy Rileys, the J. Coles, the Kendricks, the Jay-Z's, the people behind Jay-Z, and just figuring out this whole music business thing. And it really wasn't something I was actually, I never grew up saying, I want to be a rapper. Like never in my life, never thought of it. And it was like a bug that bit me. And next thing you know, you're writing every day. Mm-hmm. And then pop-up ciphers at that time was a real popular thing.
Okay.
So we were doing that on campus. Next thing you know, you're freestyling, rapping at parties with other friends. And, you start to build a small little reputation of, he does this. And you start finding those other creatives. And it's kind of like a diamond. It was kind of like a blind walk of faith. I'll say that. It was just more of a hunger of, man, I really like doing this. This is really fun. How far could this get me? And that's probably any parent or anybody. I don't think nobody wakes up and says, I want to be a rapper. I don't think it works like that.
Right.
I don't think that works like that. Like it's something that's really outside of your calling, I would say. Because don't get me wrong. If I'm 6'6" something, obviously basketball is probably gonna be a choice. But somewhere down the line, it's gonna be like, all right, maybe this ain't it for you. Or like I say with the music, it's more so. Sometimes some people can just have it. You don't know why they have it, and they just have it. And I had a small little
Gifted.
Yeah, I would say just a small little one that I just built on.
Okay.
And the first time I stepped in the studio had to be December 2013, somewhere going 2012, 13. One of my best friends, he just kind of just introduced me to the whole thing. Never been to the studio, never recorded before. I'm just all these little gadgets and buttons and. It's like a bug that bites you. Next thing you know, you're studying everything. It was kind of something that just like hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like, you never seen it coming.
Yeah.
Never seen it coming. And from there, let me know because I'm not going to be long-winded, but I'll just stop from there. But yeah, that's really what got me started.
Okay, wonderful. And how did you come up with your name?
I went through a few names. The first name was definitely Chevy Meadows at first because my original name, which was okay. But I was like, man, this is not good enough. So let's chop it. Let's try Chev Meadows. And we ran with that for a little while, which was good. Mm-hmm. But somewhere down the line, I was like, okay, under that name, you drop music visuals, which you can go on my YouTube, under Chevy Smooth.
Okay.
I was dropping music visuals then under Chev Meadows, just trying to get the bulk out there. Mm-hmm. At that point in time, you're just learning how to get shots up. You're just learning how to put out you don't know what music is just yet. To you, it might be good. To people, it's not that. But at that point in time, I was just in the midst of, let them know you're doing something and you're not just waiting around for somebody to give you anything. And from there,
okay,
I was like, you know what? It's time for a whole new image change. We know what type of music we want to make. We make feel good music. I make music for the fly guys and the pretty girls. So it's always gonna be something that's gonna be. I was like, you need to switch it up. And then one day, honestly, I kind of just sitting there, them 3 a.m. thoughts. Mm-hmm. I was like, Chevy Smooth. And then when I just kind of thought, I was like, oh, that's catchy. I was like, you could put that on clothes, you could put that on brands, you could put that in anything.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Yeah, and I was like, from there, I was like, we just gonna run with it, we gonna change it, and that's what we've had since. And this is recent. This is very recent.
It's recent.
So, yeah.
Okay. How do you define your sound?
Very soulful. I make hip hop soul music. Like that's one thing I'll say. Like if I know right now we've been very, very show focused heavy right now. So original music you will get. Right now you probably don't get too much of that. It's just a game plan we've been running with that we've seen some feedback from that work. Don't worry, we're gonna draw them in. But as far as like with it, definitely hip hop soul music. We've already had plans and talks of an EP that what we're gonna do. But what we gotta do before, because that's what we learned a lesson before. Stop making projects and throw them against the wall. They gonna stick. Right now, it's giving us a chance to build some momentum. So by the time we start pitching that, you know, out of 1,000, whatever, at least 50, at least check it out. At least try to get just a few of those, or 500, at least check it out and try to get it. So that's why I would say I'm music for the fly guys and the pretty girls. At the end of the day, you got a little date, anything, the young beautiful girls just trying to get dressed before they go on, a person you could turn to put you in that mood.
Cool, awesome. Will you perform with a band or with a DJ?
We do both actually. With our set, we do like a half and half, because I know for our first half it'll be very, very, I would say, very soulful, very R&B-ish, which is the thing that we decided to go with. That's not how my guy South, my guy said. He's on the keys with me at that point of the show. Which we know can be smooth, cool. That's when we bring him in. Second half of the show, the vibes turn up more. The tempo's gonna turn up more. Still with some classic beats that you've heard your whole life. We just put our own spin on it, own style on it, and that's when we bring the DJ in.
Awesome.
So we do both.
Awesome. And how long have you been in artist development with Sharp?